Namaste children, welcome to social online class. How are you all doing children? Hope you all are doing good and taking necessary precautions to boost your immune system. Children, don't forget to wash your hands frequently and do not move out of your house. Children, eat healthy and be healthy. Let's start today's class. In today's class, we are going to start with new lesson, our homes. So in this lesson, we are going to see different types of homes. First, let us know why do we need a house? Children, do we really need a house? Or can we live like animals without house? No, right? We need a house to protect ourselves from heat, rain, wind, thieves and from wild animals. Children, in this lesson, we are going to meet two friends, Shambhavi and Mala. Shambhavi lives in a bungalow with her parents in Assam. Children, you all know what is bungalow, right? It is a building with one or two floors. Shambhavi live in a bungalow which has living room, kitchen, guest house, study room, balcony, storeroom and garage on the ground floor. The bedrooms and bathrooms are on the first floor. The bungalow has beautiful lawn and a kitchen garden at the back of house. Children, you all know it, living room, the hall, kitchen where your mother cooks, guest house when any guests come to our house, we give a room for them, right? That is called a guest room. And study room, the children, you use it for your studies. And the balcony, out of the rooms, the space which we find out of the rooms. Storeroom, the room which we use for keeping unused things, and garage which we use to park the vehicles. The bedrooms and bathrooms are on the first floor and bungalow has a beautiful lawn, children. Lawn means the area which is with nice green color grass, and kitchen garden where we can grow leafy vegetables, flowers, everything. But children, generally we find kitchen garden in the villages because they will have more place for kitchen garden. But whereas in cities we don't find place, right children? But we can go for roof garden, which means we can have this garden on the top of the building. Mala. Mala is a cousin of Shambhavi who lives in Mumbai in an apartment, that is flat, which is in a multi-store building. Children, you all know what is apartment, right? Because we all are living in apartment only, right now children? Yes? Which will have, apartment which will have 14 floors, 18 floors, right children? So, the flat where Mala is living having only two small rooms and the tiny balcony, tiny means still small balcony which is used as a study room because she is not having any separate study room. So, that balcony only she is using as a study room. And the kitchen is so small that only one person can work there. So, you can imagine the size of the room children because only one person can work there. In big cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata, the land is limited and the population is huge. Land is limited means land is very less and the population is very high children. People are more but the place is very less. So most people live in flats in multi-store buildings. So to give the shelter for the many people, people are constructing the apartments up to 14 floors, 18 floors. Then everyone get the chance to live in a house, right children? Yes or no? If we have an independent house, is it possible for everyone to have the place? No, right? If it is an apartment, everyone will get the chance to live in a house. People live in different types of houses depending on location and climate of that place. Depending on the location means the place where we live and the climate. Climate means weather conditions children. So based on these two factors, people live in different types of houses. Going further, we are going to discuss about that children. The early man lived in caves. Did you all remember, children? In lesson number 5, we learned that early man lived in caves. Yes? He ate the flesh of animals or fruits and roots of plants. Yes, children? Before he became food producer, he ate the flesh of animals, fruits and roots of plants. Over a long period of time, the hunter and the food gatherer became the food producer. Children, did you all remember how early man has become the food producer? When he started growing the crops, he became the food producer. Till that time, he used to hunt and gather the food. But after becoming the food producer, he settled in one place and started growing the crops. He started living in small huts close to the crops. So, they are settled in one place and they are growing the crops. Even now, many people live in huts in villages. Did you see in your villages, children? Some people live in huts. Did you see? Yes. The huts are made of bamboo, straw, bricks, dried leaves and mud. So, these are the materials used to build this huts, children. Okay? Here you can see the huts which are made with the bamboo, straws, mud and bricks. Can you see, children? They are also known as kacha houses. So, these huts are known as kacha houses or temporary houses as they are not very strong. They start leaking in the rainy season. Strong wind can also damage them because the material what they use to build these houses is very light. That is the reason when it rains or when there is a strong wind, what happens? Huts get damaged. Again they have to rebuild their huts. So that's why these houses are called as temporary houses. Temporary means when it gets damaged, again they have to rebuild, right? Huts can also be found in slums in cities. Slums means where the poor people lives. That area is called as slums, children. Even near to our school area also there is a slum area. Did you see any time, children? Behind that vegetable market, weekly market is there, no? Behind that people live in small huts. That area is called as slum area. They are made of bricks, tin or polythene sheets. So, in cities for huts what they are using, children? They are using bricks, tin and this polythene sheets which will be in blue color, black color. Yes? But these days most villagers live in pakka houses or permanent houses. We have seen earlier that huts in villages, right? Now, but in villages also they are started constructing pakka houses, nothing but permanent houses. Permanent houses means which will not get damaged by the rain or strong winds. And the material used for these permanent houses are bricks, marble, cement, stone, timber. Yes, the materials what we are using to construct the building in the cities, the same materials are used for constructing the buildings in villages. That's why those are called as permanent houses. It will not get damaged like kacha houses. A very big village house is called a haveli. Haveli means, children, a very big house having number of rooms and very large beautiful lawn and kitchen, garden, everything will be there, children. That house is called a haveli. Generally we find these havelis only in villages, children. I think some of your grandparents have lived in this type of house. Once you check with your grandparents, children. Okay. So, what we have learnt in today's class, children? We have learnt why do we need a house? Type of house Shambhavi and Mala lives. What is kacha house? What is a pakka house? And the different materials used for building the houses. Okay, children? By this we have completed today's session. I want all the children to read page number 58, 59 and underline the difficult words. Okay children, meet you in the next session. Have a happy learning.